Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, if you could please say hello.
Hello, everybody. Put me on the spot there. I gotta say hello. I'm Mr. Curtis, your teaching assistant.
This is the
140 actually.
How many lessons in are we? 35, 40, 140? Oh my god, so many.
I tattoo each number on my arm as we finish them. You see? Over here?
Whoa!
Why wouldn't you just do a tally?
It's more official that way. I always write it in such a way that reminds me of the wonderful bits of information you've shared with us with every episode, Professor, because a
number does that for you?
I write it the way that you read the Pokedex entry for that lesson.
You you write it? You tattoo yourself?
Yeah, of course. How else would you tattoo yourself? Or how else would you
I didn't know you had a tattoo license, Mr. Curtis. Mm-hmm. Can I have a tattoo next?
I don't think he needs a tattoo license to tattoo himself, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you just mix the ink with Spinnerack venom, and
God, he's talking about Spinnerack.
All
right, we got to move on. This is going to be a long lesson.
I apologize.
Also joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, our trainer in training, young Corbin. If you could please say hello.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I would I've been wanting tattoos since I was about 9. So I would say, huh?
What would you get?
Mr. Curtis, I would love a teardrop tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you said that your tattoos that you make for yourself are made out of Spinnerack venom, I think I'm gonna have to pass. Yeah. I have very sensitive skin, and I'm afraid I might just collapse and die.
Oh, but see, Aridos fangs are very pointy, and they're so tiny. It's like you don't even feel them going in and out of your skin over and over again.
Oh, so you use the fangs to tattoo. You don't just extract the poison with the venom. You use the actual fang. You put your arm into the fangs of an Aridos and
right. Well, they're shed fangs. I mean, they shed on occasion, and you get a hollow one, and it's like a nice little tunnel. You feed the ink and the venom through it.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I'll go to a real tattoo artist when I'm of age.
So, here's a good one for you to get, Corbin. You could get like little red cheeks tattooed on, so you could look more like your dad.
Oh yeah.
What? My dad doesn't have rosy red cheeks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Mime? I'm pretty sure he does.
What? No, Mr. Mime is not my dad. What are you talking? No, we've been over this. At first, I thought you meant like rosy red cheeks like a Pikachu. I'm like, that's kind of cute. But no, Mr. Mime is not my dad.
Pikachu and Mr. Mime do have the same rosy red cheeks.
I think you should at least get your little pink circles on your fingertips so that, you have
some kind of homage to your dad.
That's right.
That's not my dad.
Only be polite.
I've said this. That's not my father. If anything, I might get like a Jolteon tattoo for Zinc, who you took from me.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, I do want to address that, but we have a lot to talk about. First thing that I want to talk about. This is very, very important because I pride myself on accuracy and correctness in this class. And I need to have a retraction to make. This is hard for me to say. I messed up.
It was me. Oh. It was my fault.
No, you cannot fall upon this blade, Mr. Curse, because
it was me.
Even in this mess up, you tried to correct me, but I ignored you. Now, for those of you who are thinking, what is he talking about? How could the professor ever be wrong? I know it's hard. It's hard to imagine, but in the Vaporeon lesson, the first question was, why can Vaporeon melt away into water? Now, we all know that the answer, of course, is that its cell structure is very similar to water molecules.
Of course, Professor.
However, Corbin responded with its molecules are very similar to water molecules. He said its molecules are similar, not its cells. So, Corbin, for the first time ever,
what?
I need to retroactively take points away from you.
No! Whoa, you already graded it. That's on you. That's not on me.
Mr. Curtis even tried to get me to recognize that Corbin messed it up.
Why are you celebrating, Mr. Curtis? This is a damper on my day. This doesn't need to be rectified.
And it's rough because you already did very poorly on that quiz.
What? Well, then let's just throw me a bone, okay? Arf, come on.
No,
Give me
I'm
something.
Sorry. And I'm sure that other virtual students were listening to it and screaming because I had made it very clear previous in the lesson that the distinction between cells and molecules is very important.
Oh.
And I completely missed it. Although in my defense, Mr. Curtis followed it with an answer that was extremely difficult to read. So I think that's probably why I got distracted.
Well, then just give me his points.
No. I'm sorry. You did have a 63%, but I have to bump that down to a 50%.
Ooh.
This class is stupid.
Ooh, savage.
I'm terribly sorry. But I mean, like I said, we have to be accurate here. So for all you students at home who were listening to the Vaporeon lesson and were screaming and could not believe that I gave Corbin the points for that, well, it has been rectified. You're welcome.
No, this class is about learning, not getting things correct. And you clearly learned to be more attentive to your own quiz questions, and I say we just give me the points back and move forward. Thank you.
You have a 50. It's already in the grade book. I can't change it now.
Well, that was great. That was great news for me today. Thank you, Professor.
Well, it doesn't affect you in any way.
Well, I feel much more vindicated. That's all.
Okay, all right. Enough of that. Let's move on. We have some Gmail. Actually, well, this one actually came to us on Discord. This message. Let me get it here. Yes. Okay. So this comes from a virtual student named Finn. So I want to say thank you very much, Finn, for sending this in.
Thanks, Finn. Thank you.
Not as cool as Pincer, but Finn's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, I mean, Finn's a cool body part, but Pincers
No,
are
his
better.
name is Finn, dummy.
And, Thorax is nice, Yeah.
So Finn says, I have a question for Mr. Curtis.
Yes, I'm listening.
How many Spinneracks do you have?
Too many.
Ooh, that's a hard question. I mean, do you mean like currently right now, or like at the most I've ever had at one time, I
think you give a pretty hard number in the Ammonite lesson, Mr. Curtis, if I'm thinking correctly.
Oh, do I? I mean, it can vary so often.
Are you sure? Because you said that you cap it at, I think it was 3,000.
Yeah. I mean, any more than that, and I would be impacting the environment. See, that was part of the debate that we had about the too many Ammonites.
Yes, it's all coming back to me now.
But yeah, I mean, 3,000 is a good number. But the clutches hatch a couple hundred at a time, so sometimes it's a little bit higher, and you have to kind of get rid of the extras. And
what does that mean? You give them the Squirtle treatment, huh?
No. I mean, they contribute back to the colony. Okay.
What does that mean?
Every part is used.
What does that mean? Food?
Mm-hmm.
Feed for the other ones?
Yeah.
Huh?
The ones don't have all the traits that I need to breed the Super Spinnerack. They help the colony in other ways. Let me put it like that.
Okay, well, let's move on from that answer.
Okay.
Finn continues with, I think Corbin is the funniest.
Yes!
Oh,
I'm glad I have something to look forward to, because apparently I'm not the smartest.
That much was obvious, Corbin.
That's not nice.
Well, I mean, we all have our strengths. And I suppose comedy is one of yours.
Yeah, my ability to be humorous is a good one, and also my rapping abilities. That's what I'm known for. Humor and rapping.
We'll have to take your word on the rapping thing, for legal reasons. Finn goes on to say, I wonder how many Pokemon do you have? I'm talking to you, Professor Jacob. Of course, I have every single Pokemon, but those aren't really my Pokemon. They're more property of, the school.
Mm-hmm. Or my uncle, when we bring in
sometimes
some
we borrow from your from your uncle. So personally, my personal Pokemon, I think I just have two. I have my Litten, and I have the Flareon that I raised in a recent lesson.
Wow, what a bad dad! You forgot about Gubby, the Growlithe.
I don't think I own Gubby.
I think Gubby owns you.
Yeah, I think Gubby has captured my heart. Gubby is a Growlithe. I don't know if anybody remembers Gubby.
Nobody. Two people listening go, oh yeah,
Gubby.
Oh yeah, Gubby.
Oh, Gubby.
So Finn finishes the message by saying, "I think that you guys are great." The end.
Oh,
the end.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
End of a good story.
Thank you very much, Finn, for your wonderful message.
Thank you, Finn.
Finn also gave us some drawings here.
What? Let me see that. I can't even see what that is. Let me see it.
Oh, look at the Rockruff there. And
and
drew
some Spinnerax for you.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes. All right. Well, this one gets a gold star then. Right here.
Look at that. He even made his own stickers and drew those too. Wow.
Yeah, I'm there. I see Corbin, Professor Jacobs in there.
Is that me? Whoa, that's me.
Yeah, he gave me some curves. I'm pretty happy with the curves he gave me.
Wait, hold on. This is very, very important. Do you guys see? Is the Rockruff farting? Because it says gas.
There is a lot of gas on.
There's a lot of
gas in the air too.
Is that supposed to be gassy air?
I think so. I think the Pokemon are. Yeah, it says gas up top there too. So what we're looking at here, and we'll post this on Twitter and the Discord. It looks like we're being hotboxed by a bunch of Pokemon. I think is what's happening.
That's right.
The Dutch oven.
It looks like a fart box with Spinnerack and Pikachu and Litten and Rockruff and what is that one little bug Pokemon?
I think they're all Spinnerax.
No, that one at the top, that little sticker. With
that is a Rabombi, I think.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So they're all just passing gas on us. I guess.
Another wonderful bug type Pokemon, if I might say.
We'll talk about Rabombi eventually.
One day.
Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. So yeah, thank you so much, Finn. This is an excellent artwork.
Great work, Finn.
Yes, we'll have to remember to put it in the on the Twitter. We've been very bad about doing that when we say we would. So
yeah,
fingers crossed we can do it. We do have another Gmail here, so I should read that. This one comes to us from Eric. It says, "Hello, my name is Eric, a graduate."
Hi, Eric.
Okay.
Corbin says, "Hi, Eric. A graduate of Saffron City Learning Center." So, hey, an alum.
An alum. All right.
Welcome back. Have you considered donating to the school?
Oh, please. Yes.
I'm retaking this class to renew my Pokemon breeding license. Now that the curriculum has changed from the 493 Pokemon from when I was 10 to the now 1,015 Pokemon. As I am now 27 years old.
Old man.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, Corbin, the 10-year-old thinks that number is insanely old.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, it seems pretty young to me.
It's a mere blink in Mr. Curtis's existence.
Need a couple thousand more years under your belt.
More times.
Eric goes on to say, I was wondering if there is a way to speed up this process from once a week to maybe twice a week or more.
Whoa! A little demanding there, Mr. Eric.
We'll talk about that. No, it's not demanding. We'll talk about that in a second. I also wanted to tell young Corbin that being a Pokemon trainer is a big responsibility. So make sure you take these classes seriously and make sure your head is in the right place before taking on the responsibility of taking care of another living being. You don't want to be like Mr. Curtis and the Squirtle that was in his care.
What? Whoa! Hold
or
on.
any other Pokemon that we don't know about.
I mean, he makes a good point. Eric, you're right.
Then he finishes by saying, but besides my need to finish this class, I love listening to the chaos of this class and relearning the information about these magical creatures. Yeah, I think they are pretty magical sometimes.
They are magical.
Especially the ones that can melt anything and jump over mountains.
Right. But not the normal types. They're not very magical.
Well, Raticate can swim across the ocean, which is pretty
true.
Magical.
That is true.
So should we address the why we can't do more than one lesson a week?
Yeah, I feel like this has been asked before. I don't know if we've answered this in class before, but I feel like we've been asked this a couple times.
It was me.
It's Mr. Curtis's fault. That's why.
I
It's his
only
fault.
booked the classroom for 1 day a week.
Yeah, they shuffle me out pretty quick once the lesson is over.
I thought it was once a day because I wanted to do it every day. But instead of a D, I clicked on the W, and it's only once a week.
Oh man, well that's unfortunate.
So I mean, oh yeah, go on, Corbin.
I was just gonna say, I mean, from my understanding, Professor, you've told us that there's just a lot in the curriculum, and it's a lot of work for you to do more than one a week, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of work to get one lesson a week. It would be a pretty substantial undertaking to get 2 in a week. So at the moment, there aren't really any plans to increase the lesson count, the weekly lesson count.
We would probably need another editor because I know Portia only edits these lessons in like 96.3 seconds, but it does take a lot out of her. She is comatose for almost a day or two.
And we're not the only class at the Saffron City Learning Center. There's other. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Mr. Mime records his clown class too.
Dr. Mime? Excuse me?
So yeah,
Dr.
that's
Mime?
Professor Mime who has his
Dr.
doctorate.
Professor Mime, yes.
Professor
No, he goes by
Mr.
Professor
Mime.
Mime.
Well, but he's a Professor Mr.
PhD.
Mime.
It's Professor Mime, PhD.
Right.
Professor
Professor
That's
Mr.
what
Mime,
I'm saying.
PhD, the Mr.
That's what I
Mime.
said. Dr. Mr. Professor Mime.
So yeah, Portia already has a lot on her plate, and it's you know it's all we can do to get one lesson out a week. But can I just say, I love the enthusiasm. I think.
Hey,
that
never say never.
never say never.
But I'll be honest, it probably will never happen. So
Wow, he literally just said never.
If I could petition the principal to get usage of this room multiple days a week, trust me, I will. You know what? I've put a couple signs up in front of his house, but he doesn't seem to be listening. So,
Well, I could push the intercom button right now, Mr. Curtis, and we could talk directly to the principal if you wanted to.
he knows where I stand on this topic.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for the wonderful message, Eric. And you know what? Keep on studying. I hope you get your breeding license renewed. All right. I think we have dilly-dallied long enough. Does anybody know what Pokemon we're talking about this week?
Well, of course, Decidueye. Always.
Very good. Hilarious. No.
Tyrantrum.
No. Well, no. So I think you said Tyrantrum again in the Ammonite episode, but you know that we're talking about a fossil Pokemon.
Yes, and it's Tyrantrum.
No, it's not.
That's one of my favorites.
It's a different fossil Pokemon. It's the one that was found here in the Kanto region.
Is it
Oh.
Arctovish?
No.
No. Wow, you guys really like a broken record with these guesses.
It's Celebi.
How about
Celebi.
No.
Oh.
Amaranth?
Okay, we are learning about Kabuto, the shellfish Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay. I thought that was the thing on the back of a train.
Oh, that's the caboose. Very.
You see my confusion. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Wow, you got him to laugh. Good job, Corbin.
I mean, listen. According to our dear friend Finn, I am the funniest one here.
Yeah, I'm really proving it right here, right now.
Come on.
So I do actually have a Kabuto here with me today. If you would like to look at one.
I would love to. I honestly, I didn't come here for nothing. So whip it out.
Yeah, these are incredibly rare, so I assume you haven't seen one before.
Hey, that should be on a t-shirt. I didn't come here for nothing, so whip it out.
The last time I saw one, it was a fossil in a museum.
Yeah, that you got your grubby mitts on.
Did you steal that one too? Mr.
Yeah,
Curtis?
you just go and steal things from museums, Mr.
Like
Curtis?
the Helix fossil? Huh?
No.
A couple weeks ago? Remember that?
No.
All right, let's not talk too much about it. I mean, nobody has come looking for Mr. Curtis yet, but it could happen.
Oh, they're looking for me, all right.
Okay, they're looking
They
for
can't find me, though.
Yeah, if only there was someplace they could track you with recorded evidence of where you are
Yeah,
every
but-
Wednesday.
Yeah, they could break through the door at any moment, Mr. Curtis. The problem is they keep trying to get him at home, but they are wrapped up by Spinneracks far before they ever reach
Probably.
Yeah.
Mr. Curtis.
Mm-hmm. My home is a virtual fortress, so
Of a Spinnerack fortress. All right, here is Kabuto.
Oh, well, hey, look at this little guy. Wow, you're a little cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Very cute.
He's a
Hi.
little shell boy.
you're so
Look
cute.
at those eyes. The glowing, like, little red eyes on the front are really cool. Like, you would think red eyes menacing, but it's not. It's very cute. Hi. Oh, you're
Yeah, let's-
cool.
So
Let's
cute. It could be a bug
describe-
type, but it's not.
It does almost look like a bug type. It's got the legs for it.
Well, it's better.
Yes, it is, just so you know, it is a rock and water type, which is the same as Ammonite.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Wait, was Ammonite both?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. That was a test, Corbin, and you passed.
All right, get my points back.
No. If you were testing me on, if I was testing you on Vaporeon, then maybe I'd give you your points back. But unfortunately, we are not. Yeah. So let's describe this little dude. So it has red eyes. It's got tiny little like insect-like feet. Anything else?
Well,
It's got
yeah, I mean,
it's got some black eyes too.
Yes,
He
there
does.
are eyes on the back of its shell. Shell is another important feature I don't think we've mentioned yet.
Yep, it's got little. Black eyes on there, and then it has like a little black underbody underneath the brown shell, and attached to the little baby pincers that are on it. It's got a little black body, and honestly, that's about it.
That's pretty much it. I mean, it's just a little guy.
Just a little wee little baby.
You could just
Give
give a little
the shell
tickle
a little
tickle.
tap. Don't. All right, stop. Okay, hold on. Stop it with the baby voices.
Why? It's just so cute. I mean, I just want to pinch it.
Well, I mean, can you pinch it? Its shell is I would
I
say
can't.
rock
It is
hard.
very hard. I'm not gonna lie.
In fact, you could just kind of knock on it like this.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
oh wow.
The-
Oh nice.
Yeah, the reverb on that was incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Now, is its like body like underneath the shell black, or is that like a shadow?
Oh, that's its body. It's definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like there's a shadow on the shadow, so I guess
Yeah.
it
There
is.
there is. Yeah. That is a little black body right there.
Okay. Oh, he's doing a little wiggle dance. That's cute.
A little wiggle dance. Hey, get it. Hey,
do we-
get it. Hey, gonna get it to it. Get it. And we got it, and we're good. Hey. Go Kabuto. Hey. Go Kabuto. Hey. Love that. Love the moves you got.
Okay. Do we want to give this Kabuto a name?
I absolutely want nothing more in the entire world.
All right. What do you got?
Let's see. I'm reaching deep into the recesses of my soul to think of a name. Soul. But remove the U, so it's like one of our patrons. Soul. SOL. I like that. You like that? I like it.
Because it's so strong, it could solo any Pokemon.
It's like the it's bright. It's very bright, and you know.
What?
It's
energizing.
So long to say that.
It's very energizing.
Like the sun? Is that what you're going at there, Mr. Curtis?
Yes, yeah, just like the sun.
It's okay, everybody. He forgot the word sun.
What does soul have to do with sun?
Because that's another word for the sun is soul. S-O-L.
Yeah, I think that's in ancient Unnovan. It's it's soul.
Oh.
Sun.
Okay, all right. Okay, Mr. Curtis learning stuff. All right.
Solar suns
Solar
Beams,
beam.
There you go,
rays.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I think we have enough reason to call this Kabuto soul.
He's bright
Soul.
and it's beautiful.
Bright and beautiful, just like me.
And soul. All right. Let's go ahead and put soul back into the Pokeball.
Bye,
Get
soul.
on with this lesson.
I will miss you. You're so adorable. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Starting off in the Kanto region, the first Pokedex entry says a Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil found in what was once the ocean floor eons ago.
Wow. So all these fossil Pokemon really like chilling at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, I mean, it's a water type, a water and rock type.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
And I think the world used to primarily be ocean.
Right, naturally.
So, yeah. The next entry here says a Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It uses the eyes on its back while hiding on the seafloor.
Oh, so okay, so it doesn't want its big red eyes exposed, so it kind of just buries its face into the floor, and that way you just, can't really see the eyes on top of its head. That's really neat. So it's got four. Right. So it's got 2 pairs of eyes. So it's got 4 eyes.
Yes, isn't that? Maybe we should have called it 4 eyes.
Hey, that's mean.
Hey,
that's mean.
But it literally does have 4 eyes. And normally, when a Pokemon has eyes like that, like on a different place in their body, it's like one of them is fake, right?
Right.
Like
right.
We haven't talked about it yet, but I think is Girafarig like that too? I think
Girafarig does have fake eyeballs, or it has a fake head on its butt, right?
Is that a fake head? I can't even remember.
I think we'll get there.
We're getting closer and closer to the Johto Pokedex entries every single week. So,
oh man, cannot wait!
You won't believe it, guys, but it's right around the corner.
Oh.
All right. The next Pokedex entry for Kabuto says a Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil found in an ancient seabed, unable to right itself if it is flipped over.
Oh wow! So like, if it gets like swept up, and falls on its back, it's done for. Somebody's got to flip them.
Yeah. That's pretty much what that Pokedex entry said, Corbin.
Wow, that's actually quite scary. I don't know if I don't know. It's risky.
Mr. Curtis, I thought that if you fell over on your back, you also can't right yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about, Professor. I would never have a weakness such as that. It would,
I have heard that.
Be very debilitating.
I've heard lore that Mr. Curtis can't get off of his back if he falls on it.
Well,
that's why nobody's ever seen Mr. Curtis on his back.
That is true. I am always on my front, if anywhere.
He doesn't even sleep on his back.
That should go on a T-shirt. I'm always on my front, if anywhere.
That's right. That's a winner right there.
I don't think so. All right, the next entry from the Kanto region says this Pokemon was regenerated from the fossil of an ancient creature. It protects itself with a hard shell.
Oh, cool. What was the creature?
Kabuto.
Oh, well, okay, all right. Well, I thought it made it sound like Kabuto was a part of a bigger creature.
Like Kabuto Prime.
Kabuto Prime. I love it.
Prime.
Kabuto.
Kabuto
Prime.
Sure.
I assume that it's the ancient creature is Kabuto, but you're right. It does make it sound like it's a different creature, which is kind of weird. How it has that written down.
It does. It does.
All right, the next entry, moving on to the Johto region. The next entry here says, on rare occasions, some have been found as fossils, which they became while hiding on the ocean floor. So they just, I guess, died on the ocean floor. And
yeah.
They just hanging out,
waiting for food, I guess. It doesn't really say what they eat, so...
a little bit of this, a little bit of that,
I mean, yeah, maybe some plankton. Maybe some plankton.
Yeah,
that's what Omanite ate, right?
That is true. Yeah, or maybe some seaweed or something.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. The next entry says this Pokemon lived in ancient times. On rare occasions, it has been discovered as a living fossil.
Ooh.
So wait, so it's not extinct then?
I am not an archaeologist.
No, you're not.
But from what I understand, a living fossil is essentially a Pokemon that we thought to have gone extinct. Mm-hmm. Like a living one is found after a while.
Whoa. I wonder who was the first to find out that it was still alive.
Probably the Kabuto itself.
You know what? Good thought.
Oh my god, I'm alive?
I'm not dead?
We were extinct.
I'm not dead this whole time?
Yeah, so the living fossils have 2 main characteristics. Living organisms that are members of a taxon, that has remained recognizable in the fossil record over an unusually long time span.
Taxon.
And
yes.
of course, we all know this next one. They show little morphological divergence, whether from early members of the lineage or among extant species. Obviously.
I'm sorry. Is this all in the Pokedex?
No, this is from my my Google search on on what a living fossil means.
Oh. I was confused. I was like, this sounds a little too complex for the Pokedex.
Yeah, so that's what a living fossil is, guys, if you were curious.
Okay.
All right, the next entry for Kabuto says this 300 million years ago, it hid on the seafloor. It also has eyes on its back that glow.
Huh.
Now,
Yeah.
Okay.
that seems wrong.
Well, so definitely the ones on the front are be glowing.
Yeah, the ones on the front
They do be.
absolutely glow.
Oh, for sure.
I guess the ones on the back also, unless, guys,
I didn't
wait,
really see that personally. But
unless maybe what we considered its front is actually its back, and we were looking at it upside down.
Oh, that's interesting. So that means its legs or arms will be curling backwards.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And also, it says when it falls on its back, it can't right itself, and that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Okay. So that I get. I mean, maybe it's only glows in the dark because I didn't see it in the classroom with the lights on.
Should we bring Soul back out here and get a look at those back eyes?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, Professor, I'll do whatever you want. Bring him back out here. Let's look at him.
No, it's okay. We'll move on to the next entry. This brings us to the Hoenn region. The first entry says, Kabuto is a Pokemon.
Sure is. Last I checked.
That has been regenerated from a fossil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, It all checks out here. That's a Pokemon if I ever seen one. However, in extremely rare cases, living examples have been discovered. The Pokemon has not changed at all for 300 million years.
Whoa! Now that's a long time.
That is a long time. So yeah, I mean, the fact that I have a Kabuto is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. A living Kabuto.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, so they I think that's what the living fossil thing was trying to say, that there are living Kabutos. They aren't all regenerated from fossils.
Right.
They're just incredibly rare.
Right. And it's true. They have not changed in 300 million years.
Well, right. We knew that, Mr. Curtis.
Okay, but Mr. Curtis says that like he saw one 300 million years ago.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say, Mr. Curtis.
That's a weird. Why did you say it like that?
I mean, of course, people don't live that long.
Human beings, I am.
I just
don't live that long.
Yeah, let me just. I'm just gonna put this one over here.
Put what?
Yeah. Nothing. I just had some old, sketches and stuff over here. I'd just go put those away. Don't worry about that. Mm-hmm.
All right. So that does it for the Pokedex entries in the Hoenn region. Moving on to the Sinnoh region, the first and only entry says, it is thought to have inhabited beaches 300 million years ago. It is protected by a stiff shell.
So I thought it chilled on the bottom of ocean floors.
Yeah, well, it can chill in two places, Corbin. Okay.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Come on.
At once?
Mean, Nidoran exists on forests and plains and meadows and savannas.
That's true. And I mean, how does it even get into an airplane? I don't know.
I don't know. The mysteries, unsolved mysteries. I'm tired of these gosh darn Nidorans on this dang Nabbit plane.
That's what I'm saying.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here. Okay, that does it for Sinnoh. There's nothing new in Unova, and there's nothing new in Kalos. However, in Alola, they say, this Pokemon thrived 300 million years ago. I feel like there should be like heavy parentheses, like or quotation marks around thrived.
Well, you don't know. You weren't there. It could have thrived.
One, they went pretty much extinct, and two, if they fell on their back, they couldn't get up. I don't know if that's thriving.
They are known to hide all over the floor.
Listen, I think being on your back is thriving, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah, that's something that Mr. Curtis will never know.
Right.
Okay, it goes on to say, it is said that living specimens can still be seen in a certain region. A rare sight.
Is that the Alola region? Where?
Well, I think if it was the Alola region, they would be bragging about that so hard.
They
would
be
like,
themselves.
you can only find living ones here in the Alola region. Aren't we great?
We only find it here.
Yeah, but no, they don't say that. They won't even acknowledge. They'll say that, it is found living other places. We won't tell you where. Because we want you to come here.
Yeah, give me a break. You know who's number 1 in the national dex? A Kanto Pokemon. So suck it.
That is true.
Alola.
All of the Kanto Pokemon come before any
Right, so
other
suck
Pokemon.
it.
Any of the Alolan ones.
Yeah.
Right, so suck it.
Alola, Professor Palm.
Yeah,
Suck
get a little. No, he can't. He doesn't have to suck it. He's cool.
Corbin, I'm sensing a little bit of aggression from you right now.
Sorry, losing those points is kind of put a damper on my day, like I said. So I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. It's really sticking with him.
It is.
Well, maybe get all the answers right next time. Sounds like a skill issue.
It does.
L plus ratio, Corbin. Okay. The next entry from the Alola region says, this Pokemon became extinct everywhere except in a few areas.
Would love to know what they are.
We won't tell you where.
Would love to know. Would love to know where.
You gotta find them yourself. It protects itself with its hard shell. All right, keep it up, Alola. You're doing great. All right, the last and then there's entries here from the Galar region. They say this species is almost entirely extinct. Kabuto melt every 3 days, making their shells harder and harder.
They melt every 3 days? Oh no!
Did I say melt?
Yeah, you said melt. That's
I meant to say
awful.
molt.
Oh man,
he said,
no wonder you guys went extinct.
Corbin, please. The professor
What?
wouldn't mess up. He said molt.
Well, I think there's evidence of me messing up plenty of times throughout these.
What are you
lessons.
saying, Mr. Curtis?
Molt.
No, don't.
You're adding like 5 syllables to molt.
Yeah.
Yes, molt, as in they like shed the shell,
Right.
and it grows back harder. Yeah, kind of like how if you cut your hair, it grows back longer.
Right. Okay.
Right,
Makes
that's
sense.
true. That hasn't been debunked, right?
Right. No, that happens to everybody.
All right, and the last entry from the Galar region says, while some say this species has gone extinct, Kabuto sightings are apparently fairly common in some places.
You know what? Would it kill you to tell us where?
Where are they seen?
Where? Somebody tell me, please.
Somebody tell him.
Tell me.
That does it for the regional Pokedex entries. We do have. Oh yes, I recall. We have a massive joint, a unique Pokedex entry.
That's right. Oh,
That's right.
Sentence 3.
Sentence 3.
Sentence 3.
All right.
3.
All right, so this is the joint entry for Almanite, Amistar, Kabuto, and Kabutops from Ash's Pokedex.
I can't wait. Again, do we get a recap of the first?
Absolutely not. If you want to hear the first 2 sentences, you gotta go back to the previous lessons.
All
All right. Let's hear sentence number 3. Here we go.
This one's a good one, guys. This is a lot of real
I
good
honestly
information.
cannot wait. Let's hear it.
The detail of their behavior is shrouded in mystery.
Ooh.
Okay, come back next week.
Who is they? Who is they?
Who is they? Well, it's probably Almanite, Amistar, Kabuto, and Kabutops.
I'm 100% writing that down as a t-shirt idea. That is great.
What, the detail of their behavior is shrouded in mystery?
Yep.
Okay, well, yeah, so come back next week for the thrilling conclusion of of this Pokedex entry.
I can't wait.
All right, there is one more unique entry. It also comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. He saw it at a different time, I guess. It says, Kabuto, the ancient Pokemon. Though this Pokemon is now believed to be extinct, it had a hard shell that protected its body and is believed to have been a powerful swimmer.
Okay.
Any theories on how it was a powerful swimmer? Because, I mean, it doesn't really look like its legs would generate a lot of
Sucks in water, shoots it out of its butt.
Yeah, they're not very like, not like a flipper or
hydrodynamic.
Right. Or
Right. I mean, it's got to be squirting water.
Oh, could.
Isn't that what Seadra did?
I think so. I think Seadra did squirt water out of its butt.
Does it have to come out of the butt?
I think it does. And I don't think I'm just making that up now.
I think it's a cloaca.
Technical term for butt.
Technical. Listen, we all know a cloaca is a technical butt. All right?
I mean, that's what I've been saying.
Okay, so that does it for all of the entries on Kabuto. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more next week about how these Pokemon traverse the water. Maybe, wink, wink, maybe.
Wink.
But so I think it's time now to see if you guys have been paying attention. So it is time for the testing portion of the lesson.
Quiz time! Come on,
I'm so traumatized by the Vaporeon one. I don't want to do another one. No.
All right. Well, you don't need to worry about getting your Rotom laptop out, Mr. Curtis. Instead, we will be doing a poem on Kabuto. So this is an opportunity for Corbin to
all right. Let's go. It's my time to shine, my time to thrive, my time to be alive.
Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count as part of your poem, Corbin.
All right, sorry.
All right, so go ahead, take some time, write out something good, something riveting, something exciting.
I'll try.
And yeah, let me know when you're done.
I'm letting you know that I am done.
Okay, I'm getting this signal from Corbin, and Mr. Curtis is doing his "I am done" dance.
Don't look over here. Don't look over here.
Well, you're doing your "I'm done" dance. How can I not? It's so captivating.
I haven't perfected the butterfly kick yet. Please.
What's a butterfly?
Well, I don't know, but that's what they call this
That's
kick.
what it's called.
That's what they call this kick. I don't know what a butterfly is.
That's what it's called. It's what it's called, Professor. Come on.
It's a butterfly. Watch. When you do the kick like this.
Please don't kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa.
okay. All right.
That was amazing.
That was impressive,
right.
but
I didn't know that you could get your feet that high, Mr. Curtis.
Yeah. Well, for you, Professor, I can do anything.
just make. Well, you can't get back up if you're on your back. You can't do that.
Also, you can't bring back that poor Squirtle.
I don't know what you're talking about, Professor.
Oh, yeah. I can't bring him back, can ya?
Okay, let's go ahead and read these poems. Corbin, would you like to go first?
I would love to.
Or should we save the best for last?
Well, yeah, we'll save the best. No, you know what? Let's Mr. Curtis go first this time. Mix it up
No, I don't like that. Corbin, you go first.
You're right. That did feel weird. All right.
That's right. We have to save the best for last.
I am ready to read my poem. Are you guys ready?
I'm
yes.
ready.
All right. This one's called Kabuto. Here we go. Let's dive in. No pun intended. Here we go.
Dive out.
Rise up deep from the ocean floor. Dome fossil, you breathe once more. Climb up on the barren shores. Just me and you in open doors. 300 million years beneath swells. The planet has changed, so much to tell. I'll lift you by your tiny shell, show you my world, the places I dwell. Mysteries of deep, to me you must show. All the ancient things that you know. Lead me in the dark with eyes that glow to a better world in the seas below. And that's it.
Wow, I cannot believe you didn't rhyme Kabuto in there anywhere.
You know what? That would have been too easy.
I really kept expecting.
I like to subvert expectations for my audience. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good job. Very good poem. I like the including the 300 million years. Very good. Very good inclusion. All right. Mr. Curtis. Let's see against all odds if you can outdo Corbin.
All right. Ready?
Please do not slurp into the microphone.
Oh no, please. Mr.
No.
Okay.
We lost half of our listeners just now. Thanks.
Our students, our virtual students.
They just quit. They said, "You know what? I got Corbin's poem. I'm out."
All right. Well, time for the best. Sometimes you have to suffer a little bit to see perfection.
That is definitely 1,000% going on a T-shirt. Say that again. Say that again.
Sometimes you have to suffer a little bit to see perfection.
Real clean.
What's gonna go as a picture?
Sometimes you have to suffer a little bit to see perfection.
Okay, but what's the picture to accompany it? Is it just text?
It's a spinnerack, but it's missing one of its legs.
No! Oh, that's so gruesome. It's a Kabuto on its back.
Oh, Kabuto on its back, even better. I love it.
I love that.
I love that for it. All right, now you've stalled long enough.
All right, I'm ready. Kabuto, my little tan old baby boy. For 300 million years, you have been like a cute little toy. Your hard shell blends right into the floor. Despite your glowing eyes, you have no problem hiding along the seashore.
What? Did you just have a stroke?
I'll say he has some problems reading that sentence.
Every 3 days, you got to shed that skin. While you aren't a cool bug type, you kind of look like you could be its kin. Just be sure not to fall on your back. On the rare occasion I actually find you still alive, I almost have a heart attack.
Mr. Curtis, you read like it's you. Every time you read, it's like the first time you've ever read.
Oh no! Don't say that.
It's like he hasn't spoken in weeks.
You just can't appreciate the higher level of poemmanship that I
Poemsmanship.
His wordsmanship. So
Poemania, if you will.
Poemsmithing, if you will.
Yep.
So very good, Mr. Curtis. I should point out Kabuto sheds its shell and not its skin.
Well,
it's
skin, shell.
It's wrong. No points.
I mean,
I don't think they're close enough to say they are the same thing.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not. But the poem's a freebie. The poem has always been a free assignment. As long as you do it, you get points. So you get points, Mr. Curtis.
Thank you.
So good job. Excellent work. I think that was a fair and equitable decision on my part.
Thank you. Yes, very equitable, and might I say fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say equitable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would say both of them at the same time. In fact, I did say that, and now we're just wasting time. So that's gonna do it for the lesson on Kabuto. Does anybody know who we're learning about next week?
Kabuto.
You were so close.
Wow. Okay.
You were so unbelievably close to getting.
I mean, I was gonna say Decidueye, but I just like that one.
Oh, it's not Kabuto, then Kabuta?
No, it's
Kabuto. Kabuto. There's another one.
Kabuti.
Ooh, Kabuti.
Kabuti.
The Kabuti.
Hey, let me get a little Kabuti. You know what I mean?
We're having a lot of fun here with the word Kabuto, but no, it's Kabutops.
Oh, nice. Okay,
yes,
cool.
Kabutops. So yeah, that will be next week's lesson. Until then, though, if you have any questions for me, the professor, or even Corbin or Mr. Curtis, if you want to ask them questions, you can do that. You can send us a Gengar mail at wwopokemon@gmail.com. Some people have been asking what that was, so I figured I'd say it out this time.
Thank you.
Yeah, you haven't mentioned it at all, so.
I mean, I have mentioned it. It's just in our... it's in our description now.
It's in the description. It's in the description.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been saying it out loud. But it's wwopokemon@gmail.com. We also have a flying, a Twitter account, which is of course the Flying Pokemon themed social network site. It's at wwopokemon there as well. We have Patreon if you would like to donate to the class. We have, if you want to give us ratings on if you want to give us a rating on Spotify or Flapple Podcast, it would do wonders to get this class out to even more people. And please tell all of your friends. But that's going to do it for today's lesson. So until next time, class is dismissed.
Welcome to the World of Pokemon is a part of the Pokecasters Network.